Okay, I'm going to walk you through how to do the area and perimeter of your shapes inside your house. So of course if you had this one, the area is easy because it's length times width. So I just counted over and there's 12 squares here and 8 here. So you'll just do 12 times 8 to get the 96 feet squared. To get the perimeter, this side is 12, then also this side is 12 feet. And this one is 8 feet. So in order to get the perimeter, you would just add those numbers together and you would get 40 feet squared. Now when you're looking at a different shape, which is maybe a little awkward and you can't get it perfect, you may have to imaginarily do it into two different shapes, okay? So you could first do this one, which is 4 by 16. And then you could do this one, which is a 4 by 8. And again, all I did was just count the little squares in order to get that. So if you do the 4 by 16 and then the 4 by 8, you could add those two together. Because this area is 64 feet and this area is 32. So you would just add those together. In order to get the perimeter, you need to count the number of sides. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then for each side you would add them together. So once you add up all those 8 numbers, you're going to get 48 feet squared. Okay, no, you know what, I'm sorry, this is not feet squared, this is just feet, and this one is also just feet. Okay, so area is squared, perimeter is not. Okay, the last one, which is probably the most difficult one, is whenever you have a shape like this. Okay, well, in order to get the area, you're going to do 1/2 base times height. It doesn't matter which one of these legs that you use as the base and the height because it's going to come out the same because you're multiplying. But you're going to have 1/2 of 8 times 10, which is 40 feet squared. For the perimeter, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to find this hypotenuse, the longest side. And that means that you're going to have to do the Pythagorean theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 64 plus 100 is 164. You take the square root of both of those, and the square root of 164 is 12.8. So now you can find the perimeter because you know all 3 sides. So the one that you're going to have to do the most work on is the triangle. Hope this helps. And remember, area is feet squared because you're doing feet times feet. And the perimeter is just feet. It is not feet squared because you're adding. So feet times feet is feet squared and feet plus feet is feet.